This is your host, Dub FFG with the Fantasy Football GOAT Strategies. And today, we're going to talk about Week 9. Let's get to it. First up, let's recap Week 8. Now, Week 8, we had 10 picks, 8 of those were correct. So that gave us an 80% success rate, up 10% from the previous week. Next, Week 9, must start and sleepers. First, we're looking at Evan Ingram versus the Raiders, T. Higgins versus the Panthers. There's no Jamar Chase, so T. Higgins should flourish big. Deonta Foreman versus the Bengals. He is RB1 in Carolina, so definitely he should feed and eat big. Jacoby Myers versus the Colts, Aaron Rodgers versus the Lions, and the sleeper for the week, Justin Fields versus the Dolphins. Next, with our IDP and DST, we're looking at Rashaan Evans of the Falcons versus the Chargers, and the Bills defense versus the Jets. Our stat combo for the week, we're looking at Taylor Heineke and Terry McLaurin versus the Vikings. Week 9, season of the rush. Right now, your team is basically complete. What you have is basically what you're going to end up with some slight adjustments here and there. The waiver wire to you right now is pretty much minimum, unless some major injury has happened or may possibly happen in the future. As I've said before in the previous week, right now you're swinging for the fences, particularly if you're below 500. Like myself, this is my first time in probably 7 to 8 years in one of my leagues that I'm below 500 and in jeopardy of not making the playoffs. So I'm swinging for the fences. So I'm talking to myself as I talk to you. Keep in mind, also, players that have stepped up out of the shadows, like Walker, Pierce, Eno, those are running backs that can help your team. If you don't have them, you might need to trade for them. Even CMC, who just recently went to the 49ers, he's put it in a better situation. So the entire load is not on his shoulders anymore. So those guys can help you. Run, run, run. This is the season of the run. Don't overthink it, but don't overvalue it. Your team is primed to make a run, and this is it. Go for it. If you need to trade, make that last trade. Make that run, because the trade deadline is coming up pretty soon, within the next couple of weeks in most leagues. Go for it. Get you a good, solid flex option. If you're in 10 teams leagues, so you have a plethora to choose from. If you're at 14 leagues, 16, 18 or above, your picking is a little bit slim. So Walker, Pierce, those guys, those weren't big name studs in the preseason, nor at the beginning of the season. But now they have grown into it by way of injury, or just like Pierce, he's a rookie that's grown throughout the season. So go for the gold. Get your championship. This is the week. It's completion time. Your team is complete, so it's time to birth your way to that championship. This is Dub FFG. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. Check down in the description and see how you can support the channel. Till next time. Hey, it's football season. And watch your favorite team with Sling TV. No contracts, all streaming. Watch your favorite program starting as low as $35 per month. Yeah, that's right, $35 per month. Click the link in the description and get started enjoying your favorite programs and watching your favorite team with Sling TV.